A pleasant day to all our televiewers from Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao.
And also sa ating mga viewers from around the world, ang ating mga OFWs.
Ako po si Direk Lodge at aking partner na si Direk JP.
Kamusta po kayong lahat at welcome dito sa Go Pinoy TV.
Para po sa kaalaman ng lahat, ang Go Pinoy TV is part of an advocacy project with the same title, Go Pinoy, which aims to assist businesses sa kanilang promotional and marketing needs.
And yes, marami ding components ang Go Pinoy. We have the advocacy show, we have the mentoring program, at meron din tayong online platform.
That online platform is coupled with affiliates and online resellers. Meron din tayong mga vloggers and influencers who can help businesses promote yung products nila.
At meron din tayong community, isang business community, wherein ito nga yung nagtutulungan sa hanap buhay.
At syempre, wag natin kalimutan yung awards na ibibigay natin sa mga deserving entrepreneurs. At alam ba kung sino ang guest entrepreneur natin today? Dahil sa kagustuhan nilang i-share yung kanilang healthy drinks na sineserve nila sa kanilang loved ones sa market, nag-come up sila ng business.
Wow, parang award-winning ang story niya.
Yeah. Well, let's listen to the story of Francis Kiks Posadas of Green Lab Juice Station.
Actually, nag-start lang this year during the quarantine. Sa bahay lang. I currently live with my parents and my siblings. And syempre, ito yung mga panahon na gusto natin healthy tayo, di ba? Kumbaga, avoid natin yung magkasakit tayo. So, and yung mami ko, talagang mahilig yan sa fruits at saka sa vegetables. So, meron yung time na gumagawa lang kami ng breakfast. Then, bigla ko lang naisipan na, uy, labas nga natin yung juicer na nabili ko lang sa neighbor namin before na nag-migrate na abroad. So, katuwaan lang. Gawa lang kami ng 3 flavors nga lang yata yun eh. Apple, cucumber, and carrots. Tapos, I posted it online. And doon ako nagulat kasi ang ganda ng responses ng mga kaibigan ko at saka yung feedback. So doon ako nagkaroon bigla ng idea. Pero hindi pa nag-start doon. Kumbaga, inisip ko lang na magbenta nga muna ng avocados eh. So gawa ko ng page, tapos avocados, tapos initially, eventually, doon ko pinasok yung juices. Tapos may mga nag-inquire na.
Wow! Nice! Nice! How inspiring yung story nila, no?
Yeah.
Alright, Sir Kiks, ano po yung unique sa products natin na pwede natin sabihin para ma-entice yung mga tao para i-try nila?
Every time that we create juices, we want to make sure that we make them the same day that they are delivered. And we are committed to providing everyone access to something that is raw and pure, and at the same time, fresh and all natural. Meaning, no water, no sugar, no flavoring, no preservatives, and no additives at all. And every time that we create the juices, we have this mentality kasi na, we are doing it for our relative or we are doing it for our family.
Wow! Fresh, walang water, all natural. I think kailangan natin matikman yung mga juices na yan.
Yes, I think we can do that sa product review natin.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
And moving on, here's my next question. Sir Kiks, what are the challenges ang na-encounter nyo ngayon with your new business?
One of the challenges and struggles that we have or we are currently facing right now is really marketing and branding. Especially there are a lot of players out there. We want to make sure that we stand out and we are being remembered dun sa target market namin or niche. So I hope that this platform would be an avenue for us to connect to business advisors, to advocates of cold pressed juices. Eventually, if they can be our brand ambassadors, that would be better. And at the same time, for us to be able to connect to experts in terms of digital marketing and branding.
Yeah, Sir Kiks, we understand. Kasi it's a common concern, ng mga startup and even yung mga matatagal na sa industry. Ganyan din ang mga challenges nila, mga na-encounter nila, especially now, na na-experience natin itong pandemic.
And yes, that's the very reason din po why Go Pinoy started this advocacy,
Yeah.
sa munti nating paraan,
Yeah.
makatulong naman tayo sa ating mga kapwa na negosyante na ma-promote ang kanilang mga business.
Babalikan po natin si Sir Kiks after this break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
kasal sila at ang legal wife ay kailangan ng support from his husband. So ito po ang pwede nyo maging recourse. Para sa kaalaman natin mga seafarers, you can be criminally liable for not supporting your legal wife.
Stressed ka ba? Have you tried unwinding in a farm? Eh yung pagtatanim ng halaman at gulay to relax. And how about yung pamimitas ng fruits to calm your mind? Sounds interesting? Why not try healthy and delicious food served from farm to table? And you may also consider ang pag-aalaga ng mga hayop tulad ng hogs, chicken, ducks, goats, different birds, at marami pang iba. Not to mention, you can turn all of these into a profitable business. At ito po mismo ang pag-uusapan natin sa Farm Living. At kung paano mabuhay ng healthy while enjoying the gift of nature. Ika nga ni Hippocrates, let your food be your medicine and let your medicine be your food. At hindi lang yan, tatalakayin rin po natin dito is how to turn these resources into a profitable business. Wow! Exciting, di ba? Ako si Alexa Tinsay at samahan po ninyo ako sa pagtuklas ng sekreto in living a healthy and happy life while enjoying the gift of nature and the profitable business. Dito lang yan sa Farm Living!
Okay, we're back. We're still here with Sir Kiks Posadas ng Green Lab Juice Station. Sir Kiks, ito po yung next question namin sa inyo. Ano po yung may bibigay niyong advice sa inyong mga kapwa entrepreneurs in dealing sa mga challenges na na-encounter nila sa kanilang mga businesses?
One advice that I could give to other entrepreneurs out there, number one, you just have to pray. Always remember to ask for guidance and to trust the process. Okay. And second is to be grateful, always be grateful. Make it a habit to celebrate small wins and be happy and even supportive to the success of other startups. And I think the last one is to remember that there will always be bad days and it's okay to rest, it's okay to pause. If you're done resting, just go back and then just remember your why and remember your purpose. That's it.
Wow, iba rin talaga pag tried and tested mo personally, yung products.
Yes.
And then you would like to share it. Then naman sa iba para ma-experience nila yung benefits, no. It's a good business. Alright?
Yeah.
Purpose driven.
Well, sabi nga ni Sir Kiks, trust the process and always be thankful. Celebrate small wins.
Yes.
I believe that will keep you going, especially mga entrepreneurs, mga businessman, diba?
Totoo yan.
Thank you po, Sir Kiks, sa mga insights, and till next time. And we have another update from our correspondent sa Rizal, Montalban, Rizal. Rina, pasok!
Hi everyone, this is your millennial correspondent, Rina. I'm sure you would all agree na marami naman talagang naging pagbabago ever since the pandemic happened. Sa akin pa lang mismo ang dami nang nagbago. I used to live in Manila. And now, I'm living in Montalban, Rizal. And during my stay here, I noticed a lot of changes in this place. Dito sa Montalban, very important din sa mga tao na nakasuot ng face shield and face mask. So bago tayo lumabas, suot muna tayo ng face shield and face mask. Madami ang nawalan ng trabaho simula ng pandemic. Kaya naman, ang ilan sa kanila, katulad nito nila kuya, naghahanap sila na makakalkal na pwede nilang mapagkakitaan, katulad ng kahoy na maaari nilang mabenta. Meron din ako na-interview na isang security guard sa isang Montalban subdivision. At ito naman ang mga nasabi niya na napansin niyang pagbabago dito sa Montalban.
Bali, yung pamasahe po dati, 30 pesos.
Oo, laging 60 na.
Naging 60 kasi bawal na po yung ano.
Oo, kasi bawal na yung may kasama. Kailangan mag-isa lang yung pasahero eh. Parang naging special na tuloy ang biyahe.
Stricto na po ba sila pag hindi naka-face mask?
Mga taga-barangay ang naninita. May mga penalties.
Opo.
Pagkakulor, talagang sistahin nila yan. Pati sa mga jeep, ganun din naman eh.
Ganun din.
Pero ngayon, wala pa rin man yata ang jeep ngayon. Hanggang
Oo
ngayon.
nga, wala nga po
Oo.
napapansin.
Ay,
Sige po. Thank you po.
okay, sige.
Lahat tayo nagulat sa pangyayari. Hindi tayo prepared eh. Kaya naman ngayon, let's be ready and learn to adjust sa new normal. And at the same time, matuto rin tayo na tumulong sa kapwa nating kababayan. Let's try to think positive and stay negative from COVID-19. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!
kasal sila at ang legal wife ay kailangan ng support from his husband. So ito po ang pwede nyo maging recourse. Para sa kaalaman natin mga seafarers, you can be criminally liable for not supporting your legal wife.
Welcome po muli sa Go Pinoy. And as we have said, we will be inviting guest advisors and consultants to share with us their tips and insights on doing business.
Yeah, and we have here with us again, Suki na, no?
Suki.
Yeah, si Sir Dodong Cacanando. Again, a business guru. Ito, kinorek niya na kasi ako dito, no? Kaya paulit-ulit yung sinasabi. Yung guru niya is G-U-R-O, which
right.
means teacher.
Teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's listen to Sir Dodong Cacanando as he talks about calamities.
We are in a very difficult time. The lockdown imposed by the government to many of the major cities will make the lives of many people difficult, and it would really stress business. In fact, today, naririnig ko marami ng nakawan all over the cities na nag-lockdown kasi nga maraming arawan ang trabaho. So every day na wala silang trabaho, how will they provide for their families? However, I really believe also that tama ang ginawa ng gobyerno. Alam mo, we can say sayang magnegosyo, magbabankrupt pag gawin natin to, pero anong negosyo kung patay naman lahat ng tao? So ako, I'd like to encourage everybody to support the government. And I really believe they have done this to take care of all of that. All of us. In an earlier vlog, sabi ko na one of my mindset as I manage my business is I always tell myself, calamities will come. However, I also told you that calamities are not necessarily bad. Kasi if we respond to them properly, we can use it to our advantage and even prosper in the middle of a calamity, and especially when it improves, when things improve. Sabi ko in my last vlog that I used the story of Isaac and how he survived severe famine in managing my business. You know, sabi ko sa inyo in my last vlog that Isaac stayed in the land of great famine and worked hard even though he was being oppressed by his neighbors. In this vlog, what I'd like to do is to share with you what we have learned from that story of Isaac in more detail. And I'd like to share with you how we are now managing our business even through the lockdown that the government has implemented. Let me share with you how our business has been affected. We grow hogs from Monterey. And kasasabi lang nila na there's no movement of hogs for the next 1 month. And that would really be a problem. Because the hogs in our farm will now grow bigger. We have to feed them more. Yung payment sa amin, I don't know if you understand, livestock feed conversion will drop. A feed conversion ratio will become bad, and mas matagal namin siya alagaan, mas matagal kaming magbabayaran. So it just complicates the business. On our vegetable business naman, ang nangyari, because sarado lahat ng mall, nagsara mga restaurants, people were asked to stay in their homes. So nawala yung negosyo namin, nabibentahan namin ng gulay. So what do we do now? Let me share with you what happened in our meeting last Monday with my people in Moraya Farms and Similia Foundation. Kung ano ang pinag-usapan namin. I brought all of them together kasi may mga bago akong tao na who just joined the organization. So hindi nila pa alam yung style namin in responding to calamities. In that meeting, I told them 3 things. Sabi ko sa kanila, every problem creates new opportunities. And then sabi ko sa kanila that the bad situation we are in will someday turn to good. So we need to survive the crisis that we are going through so that we can be ready when the situation improves. And then I told them, in the time of crisis, we should use it to strengthen our weaknesses. Let me explain what I told them. Sabi ko sa kanya, this calamity is just like any problem, pero lang in a bigger scale. And I told them that every problem creates opportunities and we just have to find them.
Kasal sila at ang legal wife ay kailangan ng support from his husband. So ito po ang pwede nyo maging recourse. Para sa kaalaman natin mga seafarers, you can be criminally liable for not supporting your legal wife.
You know, most businesses, when they make plans for their business, they look for big opportunities, big market. Kasi mas mabilis yung return yan eh. However, during times of calamities, mawawala yung malalaking market. Okay? Especially when companies close. So ang tanong ko, where are the opportunities today? Sabi nung tao ko that 2 of our biggest competitors have closed because ang market nila was Manila and Cebu. Unfortunately, Manila and Cebu closed their doors to produce coming from outside the region to protect them from the coronavirus. So, ano mangyayari? Nagsara sila. Ako, buhay pa ako. Bakit ako buhay? Because there was something I learned from an experience in McDonald's. In 2002 to 2010, we were the biggest lettuce supplier of McDonald's for the whole country. But all of a sudden, in 2010, nawala yan. They just decided one day not to buy from us anymore. Can you imagine? Yun ang ganda ng negosyo ko noon. Isang kliyente, isang produkto. And life was very good. However, that was also one of the incidents that made me realize that abundance will not last forever because calamities will come. When they stop buying, can you imagine? Ang tanong ko, anong gagawin ko sa dami kong tao? In fact, I contemplated on closing the farm. Kasi walang ganong kalaking market ang lettuce. McDonald's is still the biggest lettuce supply user in the country. However, because I'm a steward for the Lord, inisip ko, sayang naman tong natutunan namin. Sayang yung skills na develop namin. What can I do? Do you know what I did? I copied the model of Australia. Australia has a big export business. However, what's impressive about them nung pumunta ako, everybody, they also have a very vibrant local market that everybody would eat their produce. So sabi ko sa sarili ko, maybe I should feed my neighbors. Kaso lang, they will not eat iceberg lettuce lang. So over time, ginamit ko yung skills na natutunan namin, na develop namin when we were growing lettuce for McDonald's to experiment on other crops. Today, we grow Japanese cucumber, we grow pak choy, we grow kale, we grow sugar beet out of that market na na-create namin. And today, yun na naman ginawa namin. Yung other product ko, we're going to restaurants and traders who would resell. When the lockdown happened, I asked my people, what opportunity is this creating? You know, people cannot leave their homes anymore. Now we have to deliver. We were able to create a market today by delivering to the homes. Do you know what's nice about that market? They pay cash and retail price, not trader price anymore. So we found an opportunity in the time of great calamity. The other thing I told my people was, sabi ko sa kanila, I explained again to them that everything in life grows to a cycle of peaks and valleys, of boom and bust. And sabi ko sa kanila, while we may be in a very deep valley today, good times will come again. So sabi ko sa kanila, we need to find a way to survive and prepare for the abundance that is coming. So today, lahat ng tao sa farm, sa negosyo namin, sa farm namin, are on survival mode. They were trying to find ways to bring down our expense, look for opportunities that we can serve so that we will have the income to survive this calamity. When a crisis would come, many business will close. So today I am investing in creating capability. Bakit? Because these businesses will create a vacuum in the market as they close. Diba sabi ko sa inyo, diba? I was told 2 of our biggest competitor closed. And I am now trying to see that when things turn around, when the abundance start to come, can I fill in for that vacuum? So we're now also in investment mode while we are in the survival mode. And the last thing I want you to know is that, like any problem, calamities will just expose your weaknesses. So inisip ko, today is a time to strengthen our weaknesses. Alam mo, when times are good, most of the time, yung mga weaknesses mo, napapabayaan mo yan. Because there are other priorities and there are more important things to do. So ngayon na mas marami kaming oras, sabi ko sa team ko, we better check our weaknesses. We need to use our spare time and our people. Sweldohan pa rin natin sila because we will now strengthen our weaknesses. We will do today what we cannot do during times of abundance. calamity is not a time to die. Calamity is a time to learn and become better, to prepare for the cycle of life when the abundance will come again. However, as I end this video, I want you to understand that the best way to take advantage of calamities is to prepare for it during times of prosperity. In a future vlog, I will share with you naman what I learned from Joseph. Kung anong ginawa niya during times of abundance so that he was really ready for times of famine. And in that time of famine, he made it the greatest nation, the richest nation of his time, even richer. That they would even control a region, not because of their military might, but because of the food they've saved. And I wish I could help you do the same for your business as well. Will you subscribe to the channel if you like what you've heard? But again, ulitin ko, don't stop there. Share this with other friends para matulungan natin sila. Because I believe collectively, when all of us know how to take advantage of calamity, we can build a better nation for our children and their children's children.
Wow, thank you Sir Dodong for sharing with us a tagus sa pusong mensahe para sa ating lahat.
Yeah. Sir Dodong Cacanando will be sharing more of his experiences, mga insights. Sabi ko nga, suki na no?
Yes.
This is his third. Meron pang fourth, may fifth pa yan, no? Although, we have other, advisors, we will invite. So, gusto natin muna tapusin itong series ni Sir Dodong Cacanando.
Yes,
no?
kasi very timely,
Yeah, about pandemic. And for those po entrepreneurs na merong tips, advice, and interesting stories na gusto nyong i-share sa mga kapwa entrepreneurs ninyo, well, please do contact us sa ating mga social media pages and sa ating numbers na naka-flash po sa inyong screen.
Alright, so that's all for now. Sana maraming tayong napulot sa ating programa. See you next time.
Patuloy lang po tayong manalangin at magtiwala. Ako po si Direk Lodge.
Ako naman si Direk JP na nagsasabing,
Go Pinoy! Kaya mo yan!